Joel is in Dallas. Hi, Joel. How are you?
Dave, I'm doing great, sir. Good afternoon to you and Ken. I want to say thank you so much for what you guys do every day. It's important to a lot of folks out here that are trying to better their lives and figure stuff out. So thank you.
Well, thank you, sir. How can we help today?
So here's my question. We're on baby step 4, and I've got a 401k question. The company that I work for does a very generous match every year. It's a profit sharing. It's not actually a match. And it can range between 10 and 15% of my total salary. Not sure what it's going to be every year. It's not set in stone. Kind of fluctuates. Right now, we are putting 15% into the 401k, the traditional 401k every year.
Good.
And have been for the last 3 or 4 years. So we're looking good. But my question is this. Do I need to be, according to the baby steps, do I need to be putting that much in, given what my company is also contributing? And then second part is, do I need to be looking at adding the 401k Roth option in as well, in addition to or separate?
Well, if you change, your 401k will either be traditional or it will be Roth, and it's better for it to be Roth. And so I would change it to Roth from this point forward. Now, the matching portion that they give you cannot be Roth. It will be traditional by law, okay?
Gotcha.
The matching portion does not affect our baby step 4. Baby step 4 is you put in 15% of your income. If you get gravy on the biscuit, extra gravy on the biscuit called a match, that's just that much more wealth you'll have. But I don't depend on them at all. The point of the baby steps is you are controlling your destiny. And so you put in 15%. If they match, if you have a match, you certainly take that match. And so match is better than Roth is better than traditional. That's the order of attack, the rock, paper, scissors, so to speak. And so, yeah, switch it to a Roth, and you put in 15%, which it sounds like you are, and you just continue to do that. Ken, so in the old days, like when I first started this show 30 years ago, still at that time, a lot of companies had the traditional pension plans. Now, 78% of companies have done away with pension plans. They don't have them anymore. And so it's pretty much a Roth or a 401k or an IRA. You're going to do your own thing, and you're going to do it through your company. And that's the bad news. The good news is a lot of them match. Over 70% of the companies do match because they don't do the pensions anymore.
Yeah. Well, why did they pull that? Was it did it come down to taxes for companies, or is it too much to manage? Why the shift from? I didn't know that number. I wrote it down because that was really shocking to me that many companies aren't doing pension plans. Why would they do away with them?
Well, they're super expensive. Okay. They're super regulated to manage. They're a pain in the
Makes
butt
sense.
to operate.
Right.
And because, Keith, think about it. I mean, you have a team member that joins you at 40. At 60, they retire, and you now manage this pension for them for the next 25 years.
Yeah, it's too much time and money.
And so it just becomes very cumbersome. And with regulations on them, they don't perform that well. They're not allowed to invest the way that I would invest or the way I teach people to invest. So they don't make a good rate of return. And so but it's bad for the individual because now the only way you have money in your 401k is you have to put money in the 401k. It's good for the individual, though, because the 401k is yours.
Yep.
And the pension is not. If the company goes broke, it's an asset of theirs. You could lose the old story, the mine closed up, Papa lost his pension.
That's right.
And so because the pension was not his, it was an asset on the books of the mining company that went broke. And so they lost it. Now, that doesn't happen as much with the regulations and the insurance and stuff we've got now, but the union mismanaged the pension and frittered it away. These are real stories that have happened to real people. When it's a 401k, the company goes broke, it doesn't touch your 401k because it's not in their name, it's in your name. Yep. Accessing it with a broke company with the HR department closed down may be a bit of a cumbersome thing, but the money is still there. It didn't leave. And so you are controlling your own destiny. Yep. You're responsible for it, and that's both a blessing and a curse.
That's right.
Because just like it is when everything that we're responsible for, we have to actually step up and man up, woman up, and get her done.